One in the World Rapid and Blitz Championship that is currently being held in New York has kind of been a mixed bag for the Indian contingent when you see it. There were two or three major players who stood out. One was a really unsurprised one, and the world champion, the greatest chess player in the modern era, is struggling in a big way in the World Rapid and Blitz Championship. So, if you have to look at the roundup of what has happened on day one of the World Rapid and Blitz Championship, today, tomorrow, and day after, you're going to see the three stages of the Rapid Blitz, the Rapid tournament, followed by a break. Then on 31 and 1, you'll have the Blitz tournament. So, looking at what has happened, the star of the show today for the Indian contingent when it comes to the open category is Raunak Sadhwani. Raunak Sadhwani actually scored 4 points out of the 5 rounds that happened, and because of that, he is now in the 5th position in the table. 5th position with more than about 8 rounds to go. This is massive because out of all the guys who looked very impressive today and who was consistent, it was Raunak Sadhwani. Raunak Sadhwani scored an upset win over Alireza Firoujza, and because of that, he managed to ensure that he would stay at the bottom, at the top of the table. So after what has happened, he played out some quick draws, scored some good wins, and he remained undefeated at this stage. So 4 out of 5 points, Raunak Sadhwani. Level with him, Arjun Erigaisi. Arjun Erigaisi at this stage, he's been in fantastic form, although he lost one game. But then he bounced back to win the others and ensure that, yes, if you are in time trouble, if you're in a bit of a losing position, you can still manage to ensure that you win. Arjun had some tremendous skills, and because of that, now he is also in 12th position, 4 points out of 5. But remember, all the top players who are level on points are only separated by some tiebreaker points at this stage. Then Praggnanandhaa had a very bad day. If you look at it, 3 out of 5. Pranav had a good day, 3.5. Deepta and Ghosh, Harsha Bharat Karthik Venkatraman, Arvind Chidambaram, Sandeepan Chadha all had very good, very bad games if you look at it. So they are all outside of the top 50 at this stage, but the focus is on 2 individuals, Raunak Sadhwani and Arjun Erigaisi. When you look at the women's section, it's Harika Dronavalli. Harika Dronavalli put on a brilliant show today. She is in the top section at this stage, and Vantika Agarwal is close behind. Horrible day for Divya Deshmukh. She lost 2 games. Vantika lost in round 3, but then she bounced back to win 2, and now she's also in the top bracket along with Harika Dronavalli at this stage. If you want to look at the key highlights from the World Rapid and Blitz today, Praggnanandhaa has lost to Kazbek Nogerbek in round 5. So he finished with just 3 out of 5. But bad day for Divya Deshmukh. Magnus Carlsen. Today, Magnus Carlsen had one of the most disastrous days that he can ever think about. 2 losses, then he's had 3 draws. And because of that now, Carlsen faces a situation where he has to win all the remaining 8 matches to ensure that he's in contention at this stage. So Magnus Carlsen, a disastrous day. Day 5 ended totally. He was out in the stage. So Magnus Carlsen is facing a situation where he has to win his remaining 8 games to ensure that he gets the World Rapid title. Now, what is the situation with regards to Arjun Erigaisi and the FIDE circuit ratings at this stage? Arjun Erigaisi has to win the Rapid stage. If he wins the Rapid stage and Fabiano Caruana goes out of the top 3 in this stage, then Arjun Erigaisi will have enough points to overtake Fabiano Caruana and ensure that he tops the FIDE circuit and qualifies for Candidates 2024. Remember, FIDE circuit 2025 winner will also be considered. But then the rule regulations, the point system has changed. We have done a video on Sports Today for that, so you can check that out as well. So, mixed bag for the Indian contingent on day 1 of the World Rapid and Blitz Championship. But Raunak Sadhwani scoring an upset win over Alireza Firoujza. Arjun Erigaisi's made a great start, 4 out of 5. Praggnanandhaa had a bad day, and the rest of the other chess grandmasters also had a bad day. So, Harika Dronavalli, Vantika Agarwal are the 2 individuals who did well in the open, in the women's category. Divya Deshmukh, unfortunately, not so. Daniel M. Is Gukesh competing? No, Gukesh is not competing in the World Rapid and Blitz tournament. Earlier in the World Championship, he was expected to. Now he isn't. So that is why, because of fatigue, because of the treacherous thing in the World Chess Championship, 14 attritional games. He just didn't want to do it. So that is why this is the current situation looking at it. So Raunak Sadhwani in the top 5 at this point. Then you've got Arjun Erigaisi close behind, Praggnanandhaa a little behind, and the rest of the Indian contingent also way behind when you look at the first day of the World Rapid and Blitz Championship. Today, you will see when you look at it from 12:30 onwards, which is 28th, you're going to see 4 rounds played today as well as on 29th. So it is hotting up today. Whoever does well in the 4 rounds will ensure that it is going to be a really, really important thing in the rapid thing. So Arjun Erigaisi has to win rapid. Then Fabiano Caruana has to do something else. So that is why this is a big, big development. Day 5 has gone well. Let's see how that goes on at this stage. Now, Magnus is starting their own independent competition. Is it true from FIDE? Not really, Daniel. I think somewhere it's a bit misconstrued because Magnus Carlsen is organizing certain events in the Fisher Random Tournament, and FIDE has given its approval for it. So there is no that he's giving a split from FIDE. There's nothing like that in this sense. So that is the way we are looking at it. And dude speaks something about women's cricket too. Of course, we have been speaking about women's cricket. So Telugu Avaye, we do often say that today is the T20 is ODI. Let's see how that pans out. So thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this update. Subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis. And don't forget to download the Sports Talk mobile app for all the information you need in English and Hindi. Bye-bye.